What is up, everybody? It's Whoever's here today. So another fanboy got exposed for being butthurt about a reviewer giving this Horizon West game an 8 score now. So at first it was butthurt about this one reviewer giving the game a 6.5. Now they're butthurt about an 8, or a game that's rated an 8. Like, why do they care so much? Like, it's just ridiculous. So Gamespot, this is the publication that gave this game an 8. That was on the review score. So this Sony fanboy right here says an 8. I'm either going to assume whoever wrote this is either an Xbox fanboy or someone that doesn't own / play on a PS5. Really now? So if you don't think this game is a 9 or 10, you're an Xbox fanboy. These guys are legit crazy. Something's legit wrong with these guys at this point. What is? I'm trying to like legit understand their mental process, but I'm just a loss for it. I don't know what's going on with these guys' heads, bro. So if I give a game an 8, that means you're a fanboy now. You're a fanboy if you give the game an 8. Or someone who just doesn't play on PS5. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, what is wrong with these guys, man? It's like, I can at least try to justify the 6.5. I can at least understand why they'd be mad at the 6.5, but an 8? Really? 8 is a good score. Like, an 88 is a good score. But apparently, they only want this game to get 10s, 9s and 10s, apparently. These guys are just weird, so. This is the guy who found the tweet. He says, reviewer gave the game only an 8. Must be an Xbox fanboy. Laughing emoji. Yeah, this is definitely some ridiculous stuff right here. And he gets roasted. This guy gets roasted, rightfully so. An 8 is a great score. If I released a game, I'd be able to move with an 8. Yeah, I mean, that's a passing score. Most people would be happy with that score. But for some reason, it's not good enough for them. LOL. My girlfriend left me. I blame Xbox. Not to worry, he's been thoroughly ratioed. Anyone who doesn't rate the game I like 11 out of 10 must be a fanboy shit of the other console. So many excuses for a broken game instead of asking for better from their favorite company. People really be out here exaggerating the bugs. They said the same thing when Death Stranding flopped and called everyone who didn't like it a brain dead Westerner. I do remember that. Wasn't it like the main person who did it? Who he called people like they don't like Call of Duty if they don't like Death Stranding? Like, jeez, not everybody's gonna like your game. Not everybody has the same taste. It's like, get over it. And they also sent death threats to Stevivore when they have Death Stranding a 5 out of 10. History repeats itself. Yeah, these guys are unhinged at this point. So far from what I've seen of Horizon, it's the same game as the first one, except you have new machines and very good graphics. It doesn't bring much anything new, so I think the 8 is legit. Guess some of these PlayStation stands only want 9 out of 10 out of 10 review scores, and anything else is not acceptable. I'll never understand how a section of that fan base thinks. They don't. 8 out of 10 is a really good score. Most people will say that it's a good score, but apparently to these guys, it's just not. I haven't finished the game, nor have I unlocked all the cool stuff that helps me explore, but I'd say it's an 80 to 83 is my score from what I played. And this is coming from someone who was estimating a 93 plus. It's almost as if an opinion is subjective, not the Sony fans, I guess. Yeah, they are the definitive law on what these games must be rated. An 8 isn't really bad, and to say that someone made a review without playing the game is just hyperbolic. Why can't they simply counter argument some of the bad points in the review instead of trying to assume things with exaggerations here? LOL, the scoring system is so badly misinterpreted by people. I missed when a 5 out of 10 was considered an average game. Yeah, because 5 out of 10 was legit like an average at one point, but now it's like if a game gets 7 to 8, it's average. Into these guys' opinions. Don't tell me what GameSpot gave The Last of Us 2. I don't know what the GameSpot gave The Last of Us 2. I don't know. Their bad points were not really bad points, to be honest. Right? An 8 is a solid score. Imagine hyping the game so much that you can't have any criticism at all. What world do these stands live in? I don't know, a world where they just praise Sony each and every day. Nah. Especially since it's brick and PS5s. Objectivity and subjectivity are things of the past now. And the review was from EA. The single player experience was bad. I blame Halo Infinite. Yeah, that definitely is a thing that happened very recently, where EA blamed Halo Infinite for their game's failure. Oh man, we are living in a crazy time right now for video game information. Every time it's below a 9, throw attention and blame Xbox. I love how everyone here actually still shows respect, even though we're almost Xbox players. Fan base is different. Glad you're all cool here. Oh yeah, the Sony fan. This is another reference to the Sony fanboy who said if only 5% of haters or something like that who hated on the game didn't exist, the game would be a 93. And he legit made a Photoshop of this game being a 93. Like, these guys are really, they're just, I don't know what to say. These guys are like legit unhinged at this point. That's the best way I can describe these guys at this point. 8 is a still pretty good number. It might get it, but I still need to finish the first game. Okay. I haven't played it from what I've seen and heard, and 8 is a bit harsh. So you haven't played the game, but you think that 8 is a bad score for the game. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Halo Infinite also got 8 on the same website. Yeah, so they can't be an Xbox fanboy if they gave Halo Infinite the same score. Then again, that notion is just so stupid to even try to make sense of. Like, you call somebody a fanboy because they give a score up, they give the score 8. That's just dumb to begin with. To try to make logic of. Deserves a 10 through and through, in your opinion. LMAO console wars. And 8 is damn good. They're tripping as usual. Yeah. Why are people like this? I have no idea. This is maybe this is because this is what happens when you praise a company all day. You praise a company all day, and you think everybody must like the company as much as you do, or like their games as much as you do. I get that people are enjoying their PlayStation, but come on, don't have to treat it like it's their religion. They have fully went to that point where they treat this thing like religion now. It's like they're literally like a cult at this point. Like, they legit treat this like a religion. And if you don't get this game in 9 or 10, then you have offended their religion at that point. They want other people to love the product they pay $7 for to make themselves feel less guilty and more special for making such a D-head effing move for not buying Game Pass. Buy it now. Imagine thinking someone as a fanboy willing to lose their job just to give a low review score. This one might be my favorite. Well, the reasons for the 8 didn't sound very convincing, but most people can accept an 8 just because one person doesn't mean anything. Imagine being bothered by the effing review. Just that premise alone, like, who cares about a review score? I'm definitely not losing sleep if a game I like get a bad review score. I was like, okay, and who cares? But if these review scores really bothered these guys for some reason, they probably like legit lose sleep and like legit like physically angry over these review scores. It's like, geez, this is what toxic looks like, people. People act like people have to love everything Sony does. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's like the game is an 8, get over it. If somebody gave the game an 8, get over it. If they gave the game a 6.5, get over it. It's like, why does that make you angry so much? It doesn't make any sense because I gave a game a review that you don't like. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. I don't know why these guys get butthurt about these scores so much, but I can only assume because they treat this thing like this a religion. That's the only reason I can think why they get so butthurt. But yeah, definitely want to know your thoughts down below. Just let me know your reasons, your theory as why these guys get so angry that these games doesn't get like 9s and 10s. Like, why are they so angry about review scores? So definitely want to see your comments down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.